Alrighty folks, well today's video is all about what do you do if you get on stage and your mind goes blank, I got nothing coming to my mind. I've spent 3 hours preparing this public speech or presentation and my mind has gone blank. What the do I do? What do I do? So this video is all about this, and hopefully it's going to give you some tips, some tricks, and some tools in regards to how you would handle that situation, that problem, right? So my name is Mark Miles, as you know, and thank you so much for following along on this channel. And this channel is all about equipping and empowering you as the up-and-coming public speaker, presenter, trainer, or experienced trainer that wants to go out and really have a bigger impact with your message or become an even better facilitator. So let's jump into today's problem. Now, here's the deal. Number one, what we need to appreciate is that number one, there is no such thing as a perfect presentation. I'll say it again. There is no such thing as a perfect presentation. Only the one that comes from the heart, that lands on the heart. You see, what we often find is when people get particularly nervous, they step on stage and their biology kicks in. They have the cortisol, they have the adrenaline kick in, and then their mind goes blank, right? And it happens for one of the core reasons is that people want to do a perfect job or an exceptional job, and then their body goes into fight, flight, or freeze, so to speak, right? And then freeze, all right? So the first thing we want to train ourselves to believe is there is no such thing as a perfect presentation. The perfect one is the one that really connects to the audience, right? So you want to aim for connection, not for perfection. Aim for connection, not for perfection. That leads to point number two. Now, point number two is about not scripting out your presentation. Not scripting it. What a crazy idea, right? You don't want to script your presentation, okay? So if you're writing notes, taking notes. Number two, don't script it, okay? Now, in order to be able to have command of the stage and own the stage, instead of scripting it, what you want to be doing is building your presentation in a way that comes out naturally and authentically you. So how do we do that? Well, essentially what you want to do is break any presentation up into particular chunks of information. So maybe you've got your intro, you've got your middle and your end, and it's a bigger topic for another time. There's 14 pillars that we talk about. But anyway, so you're going to break it up into chunks. And the best way that you're going to prepare for it is you're going to say, okay, in my speech, I've got, say, 20 bits of information, okay? And so you are going to go away and you're going to have, all right, topic number one is X, Y, Z. And what you do is you go away and you go, okay, this is my topic, and you speak out your topic and then you write down the words that really feel good for you and that flow out nicely, right? So you've got your first chunk there, you go away and practice that and you write it down. Then you go away and practice your next little chunk of information and you practice that. And eventually you get to a stage where you could say, all right now I need to remember chunk number 4, and you're able to share chunk number 4, right? So instead of scripting out the entire thing, what you do is you speak out the words and you write down what comes out of you. And as a result, it comes out organically, right? So you're kind of working backwards, if that makes sense, right? So the first thing we want to think about is on stage, there's no such thing as a perfect one. And you're aiming for connection, right? Now, the next thing is you want to practice it as if you are doing chunks of information, not scripting it. Now, the third thing you want to think about is ultimately, what is the one action or new thought that you want your audience to have after you have spoken to them? I'll say it again. What is the one new action or thought that you want your audience to take or have after you speak to them? This is really, really, really important, because if you ever get stuck, complete mind blank for 5 minutes, all you need to do is come back to what's the one action or new thought that you want your audience to have after they've listened to you. So that may be you want them to sign up for your program, or you want them to go out and, buy something, or you want them to go out and meditate, or you want them to go out and and sit in silence for 5 minutes, or you want them to take a deep breath before they do anything. It could be anything at all. But what you want to do is define that one thing, and that allows you to then step back and go, oh, shit, I've just forgotten everything I was going to say. Well, then you get up on stage and you just come back to the point that you want to create or help them create as a result of your message, right? And it could be go out and meditate. Great. Well, you get up on stage and you talk about your journey with meditation. You talk about some benefits of meditation. Like, I'm not going to go into how we put it together, but hopefully what I've just said there has made sense, right? So you come back to what's your intent, what outcome are you looking to help your audience to create, and you speak from that. What we often find though is people don't do that, and they get up on stage and they do the waffle dance, and they go waffle, 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 and then the audience is like, what's the point? Why are you telling me what you just told me? And if you can have that very clear in your mind, the new action and the new thought you want your audience to have in their minds after they listen to you, bam, you are never going to be too worried about losing your mind or your thoughts or your script, because you'll know when you step on stage the impact that you want to have and, you know, the new thoughts that you want to plant in the minds of your listeners. Folks, have you got some value from this video? Just to recap, number one was aim for connection, not perfection. Number 2, start to prepare your presentations radically differently. Practice little chunks of information, not entire scripting. And next one, number 3, there is know the intent or the new action you want them to create as a result of listening to you, and speak from that place. On that note, folks, if you got some value from the video, like, comment, share. Let's get the message out there. And if anyone is looking to take their skills up to the next level with training and presenting, hit me up, let me know. More than happy to help people. And also you can feel free to check out my book, or multiple books these days. And I would love to support you on your journey. Thank you so much. As always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and have an amazing Christmas and New Year as we welcome in 2026. Thanks, team. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.